What is up? Welcome, everyone. Hope you had a good week, good Friday. We're back to it with 2025 Topps Allen and Ginter Mitchell and Ness edition. Got some exclusive Mitchell and Ness parallels, as it states on the box, but there's not a ton of information out there, and I haven't seen a lot of it open. So Um, I know there's some Mitchell and Ness backs. There's different redemptions you can win and get. So we'll see what we get. It's always an interesting product, and um, hopefully they made it worth the extra $10 a box. What's up, Chad? We've got another lot of singles coming in. I told you about. I'm working on a deal for another one, and I still have some stuff. So once that all gets here, I'll do another singles video and I'd like to get the shop back up to what it used to be. So stay tuned for that. And I'll be doing some probably smaller breaks, but I'll be doing some breaks on Discord in the Kingdom server. So if anybody wants to join that, please let me know. Um, I think that's it. Who's with us tonight? We've got AJ, Andrea, Brendan, Brian J, Brock, Casey, Chad, Daniel M, Dane, Derek, Michael B, Michael J, Mike M, Scott, Seth, Stephen K, Stephen L. Let's see, Brendan, Scott, Seth, Mike M, I believe. All welcome back. First first break back with the card swap, right? I don't think you joined us for the mixer, but what's going on, Chris? All right, we ready for some Ginter? I'm gonna be really happy when we're done with this one, just because typing it out has been very annoying. So there is less packs in these. I noticed that today than the regular hobby. So I'm really hoping they make it worth it here. I'm going bandageless. All right, here we go. K-Line, Juan Soto, Buster Posey, DeGrom, Chandler Simpson. That is the black border. What do they call that? It's got filigree, I believe. What's up, Derek? Walter Johnson. That looks like a short print. Mackenzie Noel is the base back. What is this one? Scott Rowland. Cardinals' first World Series. Cool. Well, since 82. Thumb is, I wouldn't say it's healed. It's still very sore. But it's manageable now. I didn't wear a bandage for most of the day. We've got a mini Mitchell and Ness back of Eric Keene. There's a mini Andre Lauderer. Sway Calloway. Never knew his last name. Lawrence Butler. Lou Bob. Yadi Molina. Moses Ballesteros. And Wicked Curves. Dennis Eckersley. That's a cool one. I like that a lot. Kind of feel like they're playing off of the Wicked popularity right now there. Not just with the word, but that font and everything. Freddie Fermin, Robert Hassel, Wade Boggs. There's our first hit, and that is Lawrence Butler going to the A's. Bat Relic going to Daniel M. Cool. Roger Maris, that's a short print. State Birds. I like the minis like this where they do the birds. That's like kind of how Ginter began, I believe. And the Braves insert, Andrew Jones. Stephen K., welcome, sir. Here's our first hit, Lawrence Butler. Keenan Thompson, Blake Snell, Greg Barnett, Daniel Schneemann, Big Poppy, Wilbus Martinez, Mini Chrome, Mark McGuire, those are cool. And the Wicked Curves, Juan Marichal. Kind of wish those had the Mitchell and Ness back to them. Taylor Rooks, Dario Franchitti, Verlander. He's incredible, and I gave up on him. Boy, when he first left Detroit, I thought he was done. He had like a whole second career after that. Mini Ichiro, and that's the AG back, and a Mitchell and Ness back of Dario Franchitti. Burt Blyleven, it's a short print. I want to verify that in a second. Mickey Mantle is a base back, and Altuve Astros insert. Checklists right here. I just want to make sure 300 and over are short prints. Yes. George Kirby, mini, base back. Andres Jimenez, Ryan Cranston, Lou Gehrig, DJ Khaled, Junior Caminero, Stephen Kwan, Wicked Curves, King Felix. Ty Cobb, Matt Chapman, Acuna, Ronald Acuna, forgot, I have to clarify. Tyler O'Neill, Adley Rushman, Jim Thome, it's a short print. Mini, base back, Warren Spahn, and Luis Gonzalez, World Series memory. Denzel Clark, Roy Campanella, Jose Barrios, Brian Hayes, Gabriel Moreno, Mini Luke Keishel, Mitchell and Ness back, that's nice. Twins, Mel Ott, base back, and Wicked Curves, Kerry Wood. Well, they're not gatekeeping the Wicked Curves set. Imanaga, Vlad Jr., Marcus Semien, Tommy Edman, Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra is a short print. Lighthouse set, Light the Night. Block Island, that's kind of cool. And Chris Bryant, World Series memories. All right, let's finish up box one. So is there any recent products that I may have missed that you guys want me to revisit? Maybe just a box or something with a combo? Or we can do another 2 boxes of this Ginter, um, but I wouldn't mind finding something else to pair with it either. Gary Sheffield and the Dodgers, Kat Dennings, Austin Riley, George Kirby. Got a Chrome, Ethan Zone, and a refractor of Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Braves. That's nice. Mini, is it Michael McGreevy? Mini base back and Wicked Curves, Trevor Hoffman. Braves going to Daniel M. Otani, Freddie Freeman, Greg Maddux, Caden Dana, Mini, Rafael Devers, Giants, Mitchell and Ness back, Jim Cott, short print, Mini, black border, Dansby Swanson, and Kurt Gibson, Tigers. Andrew Jones, James Wood, rookie, Eddie Murray, Nolan Schanuel, and our next hit is a mini framed relic, bat relic, Kevin Alcantara, and that's a rookie for the Cubs. Michael J. I love the frame mini relics and autos. Hopefully we'll see one tonight. Jordan mini, and that is the it's definitely a different version. Check this out real quick. Probably just a different insert. $19.89 N22 mini of Jordan. That's nice. And Wicked Curves, Nolan Ryan. All right. So 2 relics to start. I wonder how often that is happening, if that's the norm of these or not. McCutcheon, Victor Mesa Jr., Giancarlo Stanton, Nacho Alvarez, can't believe I forgot that one. Jorge Posada, mini Ginter back, Andre Dawson, short print, mini Adley, base back, and Rangers World Series. Gunnar Henderson, Yu Darvish, Brandon Coleman, Suzuki, Jeff Conine, couple minis here. Skylar Aston is a Mitchell and Ness back. Mason Wynn is a base back. Wicked Curves, Chris Sale. Man, they did him dirty. They could have maybe covered that up with some Photoshop. I thought that's what it was, and then I put it down. I'm like, I have to double check that. Fred McGriff is a mini. Peter Weber, Don Mattingly, Manny Machado, Alex Bregman, David Festa, Bruce Sutter, short print, and Red Sox World Series memories. Did you see that stat going around about Don Mattingly? I mean, I see it all the time, but it's never less amazing that the Grand Slam record that he set and never hit another Grand Slam before or after that season. We've got Jeter, Zach Allen, Kumar Rocker, Pedro Martinez, Ketel Marte, and a chrome of John Hall, drummer. Mini base back of Gabriel Moreno, and Wicked Curves, Christy Mathewson. All right, two left in box one. Big Sean, Ezekiel Tovar, Lou Brock, Wyatt Langford, Mini Stan Musial, Mitchell and Ness back, Mike Mussina, short print, Bonito, 50 Fish from Global Waters. Our first one of those. And another Astros World Series memory with Bregman. Chase Dollander, Dolander, Mr. Eon, Tyler Locklear, Steve Carlton, Paul Molitor. A couple minis here. We've got Brett Campaneris, AG back, and Laura Prepon. That is the bronze border. Wicked Curves, Johan Santana. I want to see how rare this might be. I don't see anything about that one. Hey Seth, how are you, sir? All right, well that did it for the first box. I don't want to get greedy, but I would love to see a couple autos, but realistically, I would love to see just one. Although I do think the Ginter relics have become some of my favorite. Yoshida Mini, Mitchell and Ness back there. Bo Bichette, hopefully a base back. Altuve. I forget his name. Hyesung Kim, hopefully that's close. Brent Rooker, Ricky Henderson, Scott Sheldon, Wicked Curves. Wow, Kerry Wood. Gary Sheffield, Bo Jackson, Laura Prepon. Got our first hit coming up. More dupes as well. Bruce Sutter, another short print. Chris Sale Mini, the black border. Another Chris Bryant. This is disappointing. Sheffield, Bo Jackson, Prepon, framed mini. Nick Sogard, auto. Nice. Red Sox, rookie. We'll take it. Going to Scott. I always expect the framed minis to be numbered, but not all of them are. Nick Sogard. All right, good start. Hopefully we start seeing some different stuff, though. Kyle Tucker, Alec Bohm, Otani, Andrew Jones, Jordan, Livy Dunn. Light the Night, Kate Nedick, Wicked Curves, Jack Morris. All right, we got some different stuff there. Jaron Duran, James Wood, Anthony Volpe, Hyesung Kim, AG back, Colt Keith, Mitchell and Ness back, Mike Mussina, Jim Thome, base back, and Eddie Murray Orioles World Series. Xander Bogaerts, Austin Riley, McCutchen, Gunnar Henderson, Rod Carew, Cara Maria Sorbello, Michelle Fitzgerald, Mini, Wicked Curves, Blake Snell. George Kirby, Yu Darvish, Peter Weber, William Contreras, Wilson Contreras, and a 50-50 shot. Chris Sale, Walter Johnson, Minnie Hank Aaron, base back, and Albert Pujols. World Series set. Greg Maddux, Caden Dana, Derek Jeter, Max Scherzer, Ellie De La Cruz, Wicked Curves, Andy Pettit, Mickey Mantle, Mitchell and Ness back. That's pretty cool. Shane Halter, it's a mini, gold border or bronze border. Eddie Murray, Big Sean, Dolander, Nolan Ryan, Paul Skeens, Roger Maris, short print. Beaching It, postcard set. That's pretty cool. They did that a few years ago, I believe, but I think it was a full size. Joe Carter, Blue Jays World Series. Nolan Shawnuel, Mr. Eon, Al Kaline, Dave Winfield, Jackie Robinson, Chrome, Ty Cobb, AG back mini, Chrome mini of Brooks Lee, rookie for the Twins, Wicked Curves, Oral Hershiser. I know I probably tell the story every time a Hershiser card comes up, but I talked to him on the phone once when I worked for a radio station. Jackie Robinson. All right, let's finish up box 2. Cal Ripken, Josh Rawitch, Max Muncy, rookie, Jazz on the Yankees. That's a great photo. Mini of Chan-Ho Park, Mitchell and Ness. Red Schoendeist, Junior Caminero mini, black border, and another Bregman World Series. Rhett Loader, Clemente, Tom May, Jeremy Pena. Wow, this is cool. A relic of Kirk Gibson on the Dodgers. A bat relic. Stephen K. Probably not who he was chasing. 50 Fish. This is the Hammerhead Shark. Wicked Curves, Johan Santana. Yeah, unless we get something big in these last few packs, I think I'd rather piece those other boxes together. I don't know if I was expecting a little more out of these boxes. Matt Shaw, Corbin Burns, Seth Meyers, Luis Angel Acuna, Lawrence Butler mini AG back, Goose Gossage. That's a short print. Mini, Jamie Chung, and Scott Rowland again. All right, 6 left. George Sisler, Luke Keeschel, Louis Adames, Augustine Connor Norby, mini Matt Olson, Mitchell and Ness back for the Braves, Corbin Burns mini base back, and another Dennis Eckersley. So, about my thumb, the next morning I was putting the paper cutter away, and the day before I thought to myself, I'm surprised, like there's clearly a chunk missing. I'm surprised I didn't see any blood or the chunk on the paper cutter. I just didn't look hard enough because the next morning there it was. I kept it. Stay tuned for a 1 of 1 relic. Christy Mathewson, Chef Reactions, Albert Pujols, Garrett Crochet, Don Larson. It's a short print. Oh, the filigree. Deo Nomo, short print. Mini Seth Meyers, and Andrew Jones, World Series. All right, final four. Jorge Soler, Alex the Great. We didn't get many of those. Oh, I guess that's not an insert. But there wasn't, I guess I mean, like, we didn't get anything really off the wall. Tom Hall, John Hall, worth a shot. Chris Bryant, got a chrome over Pujols, and a refractor of Nolan Ryan. That's awesome. Angels going to Chad for that reason. Corbin Carroll Mini, Wicked Curves, Juan Marichal. Chipper Jones, Joe Torre on the Cardinals, a Boogie with a hoodie, Reese Hines, Jace Young Mini, Mitchell and Ness back, rookie, Jim Cott, short print, Utah State Birds, or State Birds, Utah Ring-billed Gull. That's a weird way to design that one. Confusing. And Altuve, World Series. All right, two left. Luis Arise, Rogers Hornsby, Paul Rust, Hayden Birdsong, Joe Godino, Mini Mark Long, AG back, Mini Gold Border, Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox, and Wicked Curves, another King Felix. Final pack. CJ Abrams, Drew Nix, Nolan Arenado, Joe Ryan, Richard Kind, I knew his name, Andre Dawson, short print, Mini, Chad Gilbert, base, and another Luis Gonzalez. All right, so that felt more like a like the Ginter X boxes, didn't it? Kind of wish I grabbed the regular hot